people on the couch with us this morning. Comedian and correspondent Mo Rocca has figured out a way to get served the best meals without ever stepping foot into a restaurant. His show, My Grandmother's Ravioli, lets him travel across the country to taste Grandma's home cooking.
He didn't have to travel far for one of his episodes featuring Greek cuisine. Kathy and George Beloukos of Freeport, Long Island, showed Mo the secret ingredient to Greek cooking is a lot of love and listening.
It's almost like there's somebody else here telling you what to do.
Yeah, that's part of togetherness.
Is that part of this? This is your marriage in action.
Right, yeah. We have to put 2 cups in there. Yeah, that's all right. Put the whole thing in.
We're gonna put the whole thing in here.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Okay.
She's the boss. And the boss. Okay.
You have to compliment her all the time. So you always turn around and you say, "You're the boss," and you listen to her. Now you don't have to do what she says,
Thanks a
but you
lot.
still listen to her.
Could you please put it in? You're going to kill the onions.
You look amazing. I'm putting it in half.
I love it. I love it. Kathy and George and Mo Rocca are here. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So wonderful having all of you, and such a fun show. Mo, you've been on before. This is your 2nd season now of My Grandmother's Ravioli. And George and Kathy, tell us what you were making. We've got some Greek cuisine.
Well, we wanted to show the world that there's more to Greek food than just baklava. So we showed them how to make something with shrimp, easy, fast, with a tomato sauce that you can make ahead of time.
Right.
Mo, you did a great job.
Well, thank you, Kat. And you showed me how to make spanakopita.
Right, but different spanakopita. I made it in a mold.
She said it correctly.
Oh, right, exactly. Could you say it again?
Spanakopita.
Spanakopita.
Right. And we made it in a bunt pan, surprisingly, so that you can make about 16 or 18 pieces and serve it at a dinner party or for company or for your home cooking even, and freeze it.
So are these recipes primarily yours and George just pitches in and listens and follows the boss, as he says? Or do you have recipes of your own too, or they come up with them together?
George?
Well, Kathy is chairman of a Greek cookbook and has experimented quite a bit in Greek cooking.
Did any of those experiments fail early on in your marriage?
Never admit that a dinner has failed. She'll ask, "What you think of this?" She's created something. I says, "I liked it very much, but don't make it again."
He'll eat it, though. He'll eat it. But the recipes really are a combination of years of doing different things. But I am head of a group of women who've published 4 books on Greek cooking, raising money for our church, which is the Cathedral of St. Paul's in Hempstead. And every nickel that we've ever made from these books has gone to the church, and it's a true labor of love. So over the years, I've managed to have a selective group of recipes that are my favorite that I serve to all my friends. And I try to educate people, in my non-Greek friends, how to use phyllo, for example, which is a challenge.
But Kathy,
You taught Mo, right?
Yes, she
It's
did.
so delicate,
but
right?
Kathy, you know that you taught me more than making phyllo dough. They really taught me the recipe for a good marriage. They really did. No, it's true though. George explained to me that the more contentious the bickering, the more passionate the lovemaking.
Well, that makes sense. We have the 2 extremes. Put them together. Mo, how did you get introduced to Kathy and George?
Their kids volunteered them, sacrificed them.
How many kids do you have?
We have 2, a boy
You have
and a
2.
girl.
And your grandparents, though, as well, right?
And we
2
have 2 grandchildren, a boy and a girl.
There you go.
Fantastic.
And the 2 grandchildren love to cook. My son is a good cook. My daughter is a wonderful cook. And we all kind of love the kitchen.
They're very passionate.
Well, we saw on the clip.
Well, I was talking to you in the green room before the show, and you've been married 53 years, is it?
3 years.
Yes.
Not to give away your age or anything.
No. Child bride.
But love is a big part of not only cooking, but getting your marriage to last. Let's take a look. I think we have a clip from the show.
I saw them spoiled with Kathy's cooking.
Well, aren't you going to respond to that? I thought that was
You're
really
very
lovely.
sweet, George. You're so
Kiss
sweet.
each other
No.
on the mouth.
No.
Do it on the mouth. Kiss each other on the mouth.
You make
I love how this has turned from the Bickersons into just a great romance. This is like TVM. I'm telling you right there.
Yeah, most sitting there go, on the mouth, on the mouth. You've been married 53 years, on the mouth, come on.
Are these the most passionate grandparents you've had on your
They
series?
definitely are our most passionate grandparents. I mean, it was a little bit like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, like almost like George and Martha. The way that one moment they'd be fighting and then the next moment they'd be madly kissing each other. So, I mean, that kitchen was really hot, I've got to tell you.
So you brought baklava. Can we try it?
Of course. Now, I want to tell you about this baklava.
Okay.
It's rolled. Now, everybody knows baklava as a flat square. And what I decided a good number of years ago is to make them a little round, circular on a dowel. Now, they're less sweet and they're easy to make. They're a little time consuming. A regular baklava is flat and it's layers. This is rolled on a dowel. It really is less calories and it's bite-sized.
Stop it with this baklava. Oh my gosh. Kathy, this is delicious.
Oh my God.
I love
Thank
it.
you so much.
I can't even talk. Kathy and George, Malukos, which we found out in Greek means chubby little boy.
Wait, hello. I'm being chubby little girl.
You're gonna think I'm making that up. George and Kathy, let us know that's what it means. Thank you so much for being here. And
Thank you.
Milwaukee, you are the man. Thank you for being back. Please come back again. We always love having you. And My Grandmother's Ravioli is on every Wednesday at 8 o'clock on the Cooking Channel.
Tune in and watch.
That's right. Well, we've been
Okay,
asking
crew. There's plenty for the crew.
George is going for it. Go for it, George. Well, we've been asking you all today's cue from the couch. What recipe